So I was just in a artisan coffee shop, and the place was about to close. And but this guy walked in. Actually, I thought he was really, really attractive, so I stayed a bit longer. And he was talking to the staff, and it was just me and the staff and this guy in there. And I just heard three words really in a conversation, and I didn't really listen to them, but I heard false allegations, and I heard the word she, and it was maybe completely out of line, but I stood up and I said, "I'm so sorry, I couldn't help but like hear a couple of words that you said." And I said, "I heard false allegations and she, and I just wanted to ask you, are you dealing with false allegation in a relationship or something like that?" And she was like, "Yeah, why are you asking?" And I was like, "Well, I'm kind of it's kind of what I'm dealing with or what I'm interested in, and I might be able to pinpoint you to the right help and to the right support." And I asked if there were children involved, and he said, "Yeah, there are two children, and that's why she made the false allegations, and I'm about to lose my children." So I said, "Well, I know how to get in contact with Fathers for Justice and organizations that deal with parental alienation, things like that." And so he was like, "Oh, that's really good." And because the coffee shop was closing, we walked out of the shop together, and I walked him to the train station. And he said, well, he's suffering from depression, and he's actually in a new relationship with a girl, and they've been together. They have a newborn kid, but they broke up last week because he thought it wasn't fair on her and the child that she had to deal with his depression. And man, yesterday I just saw the video of the guy who killed himself because he can't have access to his children. And I told the guy, "Hey, whatever you do, don't give up." And he said, "Well, I feel like giving up." And I told him the story about that video about the guy who killed himself, and he said, "Well, that's exactly how he feels right now." And I told him, "Please promise me not to do that." And I told him the story of the guy from the movie The Red Pill who lost his son, and now they're in contact again. And I said, "There's always hope, and I will do anything to try to help you, and there are people out there that will help you. So I really hope you will reach out to me and contact me, and I really hope I can help him." Man, this is like, that was just in a random coffee shop, just a random guy telling me the story. This shit is going on everywhere. It's heartbreaking. It's absolutely horrible. How can that happen again and again and again? How many thousands, tens of thousands of guys suffering under the same thing, and their children, obviously. We really need to end that. We need to change the laws, and we need to support families, fathers and mothers, to deal with these things amicably and not fight over children and use them as weapons against each other. It's just heartbreaking.